Welcome to the Science Fiction Literature course. It is great to see you. This is an introduction to Module 2. That's right, you should be at Module 2 by this point and have Module 1 in the bag. If you aren't, just a real quick note, this is an asynchronous course, and so while I will give you updates and treat these as deadlines, you really have some time to complete the lessons. If you fall too far behind, I will end up messaging you and saying, hey, what's going on? We're in Module 4 and you're still in Module 1. That becomes a bit problematic. By the way, wanted to welcome Kirsten to the course. We now have 3 people in the course. It's been great to see Ian and Piper. You guys dialogue with one another about what is science fiction and how we view science fiction. So it's very cool to see you engage with that. By now, you should have your novel picked out, and I'm going to be looking forward to an update throughout this module sometime about where you're at in the novel, what you're thinking of it, and so on. I'm working my way through grading Module 1 at this point, so if I haven't responded to your novel or anything like that, it's coming. Let's pop over to the module itself and kind of see where we're at. By the way, Kirsten and I think Piper, you aren't signed up with Remind yet, and it's fine if you don't. I will be giving updates, and you can pay attention to deadlines elsewhere in the course, but I do send out deadlines and updates on the deadline through Remind, and you can sign up for that right here. We again are through Module 1, and Module 1 was really an overview. What is science fiction? Why do we look at science fiction? Why is it important to study? And then we look a little bit at some of the ancestors, those that come before the Golden Age. This is like Verne and Shelley and stuff like that. Here again is where you should have submitted your science fiction novel, The Culminating Project. And there's information on that. I'm not going to go over that here because I've done that elsewhere. But now we are in week 2. This is a 3-week module on the Golden Age of science fiction. Golden Age typically takes place somewhere from the 1930s to about the 1960s. And there's a little bit of a leeway on that. But we're going to be reading some of the authors from the Golden Age. And one of the most exciting things that we do is we look at a story by a guy named Bailey, and he writes a story called Farewell to the Master. It's a short story. It got made into a movie in 1952, and then in 2008 got remade again, and each time it was updated to kind of fit the society and the culture in which it was brought. And so we're going to ask you to do some sort of comparison. So because you're watching 2 movies, that's why this is a 3-week module. As always, in every single module, I build time in for you to be reading the novel for your culminating project. And I'm going to ask you to give me an update here, what you're thinking about it and everything regarding that. If you have any questions at all, please contact me. You can do through Remind or emailing me or messaging me through Moodle. If I can talk here today, it's Monday morning, cut me a break. This is my 4th time recording this video, by the way. I had some glitches in the other times I tried recording it, and I just wasn't thinking through the process. More my problem than anything else. I think that's about it. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. I look forward to seeing you online.
Yeah.